right? So, jumping right into it. The Death Note is one of the strongest weapons in fiction, and by far one of the coolest in my opinion. I don't think there's a real Death Note fan on this planet that wouldn't want to possess a Death Note. The Death Note is like the ultimate example of the pen is mightier than the sword. All you need is a name and face, and you can kill anyone. Imagine being a celebrity in a world with Death Notes. They wouldn't just get canceled online, they'll get canceled for life. The Death Note gives you power. You can be the judge, jury, and executioner. You won't be playing God, you will be a god of death. If the Death Note falls into the wrong hands, it could be the end of humanity. So let's say if we were in the Death Note world and we all had no knowledge of the Death Note, there's only two things people are going to believe, maybe three. It's an act of a greater power. 2, it's a new disease like COVID. Or 3, it's the new world order. They at least are taking out people for some reason, I guess. It all depends on what the owner of the Death Note does with it. If they take out politicians, then yeah, there will likely be a lot of conspiracy theories. Honestly, if a power like that actually existed, atheists will likely become a Gnostic. What would you do with the Death Note? Will you use it for good or evil? Will you save lives killing bad guys, or take lives to fulfill your personal needs? I believe most people will succumb to the power of the Death Note and use it for their own satisfaction. Humans are just like that. Power changes people, or it just shows off the real side of a person. You may think that some of the nicest people wouldn't get a power trip, but you don't realize when it comes to the laws of power, all kinds of people play. And you can use kindness as a tool to get what you want from others. It's called deception. That really nice person probably knows that they can get what they want from you just by being really, really nice and generous to you. In this world, you have to play the power game, or you will get stepped on. Humans want to rule other humans. Politicians, for example, only do it for the power trip and money, of course. They don't want to help people. They want to feel like gods, saviors. They want people to think that they're saviors, but really, they push us closer to the fire each day. They do whatever they can do to stay in power. Look at dictators and their recollections. They're no different than the monarchs of the past, which is another example. Humans have ruled over other humans since the beginning of time. It's in our nature at this point. We control those we see beneath us. The truth is that humans have to be ruled over. Someone has to lead, or there will be chaos. But at the same time, there will be chaos if someone rules, because there will be disagreements. Humans and conflict go hand in hand. If a group of people live together, there is only a matter of time until conflict starts. Look at your own family, for example. There will always be conflicts with humans. We are not so far indifferent from animals. We fight for territory, we fight for respect, and we fight to survive. So with that said, whoever gets their hands on the Death Note will use it for their own personal gain. If a good person gets a hold of the Death Note, they will use it to be seen as a hero and use that power to bring fame and fortune to their life. No different than an evil person using it to get fame and fortune to their life. Power will corrupt anyone because we humans want more. We want to all be a bigger than life figure, because the truth is we are all weak mortal beings with no purpose in this universe. We wish to be among the gods, but sadly we will never be. That is the truth I believe anyway. If you right here, if you watching this video, if you had the Death Note, would you write the names of well-known homophobes, transphobes, and xenophobics? What if the Death Note fell into the hands of a homophobic racist? Actually, the very thought of that scares me. Can you imagine what would happen? Maybe Light Yagami was the right person to pick up the Death Note. If such a power existed in this world, let's hope it falls in the hands of someone that seeks power by defeating evil than doing evil. Two very different things. I see it as the better of the two evils. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Twitch. All my links are below. I hope this video was a nice distraction from your reality.